What's up, YouTube? I'm going to attempt to disassemble this Victron unit I've had for a while. I've had it for like 3 years. This thing is actually built and built. So the build quality is pretty top notch on it. I'm going to attempt to take it apart and see if there's anything inside of it. I've never taken it apart or tried to, and we're gonna see what's inside. This one is the 150 PV voltage and 35 amp unit. I know there's a substantial fuse in it from what it says on the side here, so we'll see what's inside. Like I said, we'll attempt to take it apart and see what's inside. So let's see. It's got 4 Phillips screws on all the way around it, and we'll pull those out first and see what's on the inside. And let's see. Some long-winded buggers. Got this. Alright. And there's 2 Phillips here. I'm just going to go ahead. Here, I'll show you. It's probably not going to be able to see it very well, but there's one here and one on this side right here. So we'll take those out and see what's on there. Oh, these are plastic Phillips head screws. Excuse my dirty hands. I just got home from work. There you go. This. Let's see what we got. So I took that one out right here. Pop. And let's see. It does appear that they glue it all the way around here on the edges. So I'm gonna see if that comes off and see if it does. Oh, I did hear that. Okay. It came up a little bit. That one did too. Heard that. We'll go over this side. That side came up. That side came up. Alrighty, let's see about prying it up. Getting it in there. One. This case is made of aluminum too, with this massive heatsink on the back of it. It doesn't appear to be coming up. Of course, I haven't looked up how to take this apart because I wanted to see for myself. And I hear something crunching in there. It doesn't want to come up. I don't see any other screws. Alright. Let me look this up real quick and see if there's something I'm missing here. I don't want to break it either, because they could have this thing filled with some kind of glue, and I can't take it apart. Let me see. Alright, back. So, yes, this thing is full of glue, and as I talk about it, I will put the screws back in. But this thing is full of glue, and my best guess is that they did that for vibration, which sucks because it makes it so that you can't service it. But for the longevity of it, for vibration's sake, especially if you got this on a camper, camper van, whatever you're building, it's good for you because there's very large capacitors in here. There's basically an inductive coil in here. I mean, you got a lot of components in here that don't like vibration. But what I did find, and I'll put a video here, screwdriver pointing, there is a fuse right here inside this unit, and it's an industrial fuse, and it's rated for, I'm guessing, 40 to 50 amps on the inside. And from what I've seen online and other YouTube videos, they put that in there and soldered to the board right here. So I guess in the scheme of things, you could cut this corner out right here. Can't really write on it, but cut this corner out right here so that you can, one, have this bolt right here, or screw right here to put it back on. Cut this out, clean up whatever glues around here, put your new fuse in, or do it externally if you wanted to modify it like that. But yeah, you could cut it right here all the way around on this corner very carefully so you don't hit anything on the inside. And you can kind of judge the distance that you need to cut by looking at the edge here, and that's pretty much the same thickness all the way around. So you could pretty much just cut this off, put your own fuse in, whether you want to solder a new fuse in or make it external, and then just take a RTV all the way around and all the way around here and reseal it if you wanted to service that fuse, or the best scenario, don't mess it up. I also found another video on the bigger units, because I do have a bigger unit that's like 3 times the size, and I saw a guy using a hole saw to cut into it, which, I mean, he was just trying to see what's inside of it, no problem. But your boy here ain't cutting into this thing like that if I got a problem with it. And if you are having a problem with it and it's within, you know, the warranty phase, I wouldn't do it. But I haven't had any problems with this one, so I'm not cutting into it. I just wanted to see and inform you guys that, you know, save you the heartache of taking it apart and destroying the thing when you should already know that it's glued on the inside. But the crazy part is, on the big units, I guess it's the 2 big inductive coils in the middle of it that he uses a hole saw, and I'll plug the video here while I talk about it. And there's 2 inductive coils on the bigger units side by side, and I'm guessing that's what he's using a hole saw for and a drill to get access to those. But with this unit, the only thing you should really have to service is that fuse, if you need to. So that'd be the only reason you need to take this apart. But just from what I've seen and what I've been messing around with here in the lab, it's built right, buddy. It is built good. Trying to concentrate on these plastic screws they put in here for whatever reason. I'm guessing it's to gain access to the inside here. And it might be, to be honest with you, these 2 screws right here might be how they get the glue in there. That'd be my best guess. But 3 years going, I think I'm gonna use this for another project. I think I got a van I think I'm gonna build for winter camping, and I think I'm gonna use this as the solar charge controller for it. And I don't want to destroy it or cut into it, like I said. Alright guys, I think this is going to be the end of the video. I hope this was informative and hopefully talked you out of destroying your own Victron unit, and unless you absolutely have to gain access to that fuse. But if you wire it up right and you don't have a significant amount of PV voltage going in this thing, you know what panels you're using, you shouldn't have to go in here at all, hopefully. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Like and subscribe.